The Fujifilm Instax Wide 300 is a pretty simple camera, but when you take pictures, you do have to select the focusing range. You have two focusing ranges to choose from. The first range is 0.9 meters to 3 meters, so it's like 3 feet to 10 feet. And then the second range is 3 meters to infinity. So it's 10 feet to infinity. So I was always wondering, what should I select when I'm exactly at 3 meters? In this video, I'll answer exactly that question. So I took a tape measure and measured the distance from a subject to exactly 3 meters. I measured the distance from the tip of the extended lens because that's how they showed it in the manual. For other cameras, they usually measure the distance from the film plane, but in the manual for the Fujifilm, it's from the tip of the lens. To make the test as scientific as possible, I put the camera on a tripod at exactly 3 meters. And then I also took the pictures in a pretty dark room, so the camera is forced to select a pretty large aperture. I didn't want the camera to select a small aperture because that would result in a high depth of field and we wouldn't be able to tell differences as easily. I took a picture of a world map in our living room. Unfortunately, the map is a little bit glossy, so the flash bounced off a little bit, but we can still see the difference in details between the two pictures. Here's the picture taken with the 0.9 to 3 meters setting. And here's the picture with the 3 meters to infinity setting. If you look at the picture at the first glance, they look pretty similar. If you had only one of those pictures and you can't do side by side, I think they will both look just fine. But when I have them side by side, I can clearly tell that the picture that was taken with the 3 meters to infinity setting is clearly sharper. The details are a little bit crisper and you can even see it with your naked eye. Also, one thing to note is that at the setting 3 meters to infinity, the camera shows a slightly wider field of view. You can tell this by the corners. So in the picture with the 3 meters to infinity setting, you can see more of the chair, and also in the other opposite corner, you can see there's more room between the vent and the edge of the picture. It's not a huge difference, but it's definitely something to note. For both pictures, I have a pretty strong reflection in the middle of the map from the flash. That's normal. It just shows you that taking pictures of shiny objects with the Instax camera is not as easy. You can clearly see the difference in sharpness between the two images in the letters "the world" and also in the details of the little flags on the bottom. The difference is only obvious because I have both of the images side by side. So based on this testing, if you don't know the distance between the camera and the subject exactly, but you think it's about 3 meters, I would select the 3 meters to infinity setting because you're likely to get a sharper image. Thanks for watching. See you next time.